I'm Danielle. My role is mainly as an actor, to be honest. It's my main role as part of this production. And obviously we're meeting today to kind of finalise any other ideas of making this production any better and making the planning for any changes or planning for any additional things, advertisements and things like that. Has anyone got anything they'd like to discuss at the moment?
No.
Or any questions or anything?
No, I don't think so.
Okay then, so
Shall we go on to the next bullet point then, Danielle? Is that okay?
trying to.
Yeah.
But this,
So this is to review the script so
Okay.
far, and to also familiarise Callum with the script,
Okay.
because
The first time I've seen it.
he hasn't seen it.
yeah. So you should both have access to a
Completed.
script
Yes.
right now.
Yeah.
Have you both? Have you both seen the script before?
No.
Okay, so this is your
Yes.
first time.
Well, I've written it, so I should hope so.
Yeah.
This,
Okay.
this is my first time looking at this.
Sure. So this
Enjoy.
is
Thanks.
about healthy eating for 5-year-olds to learn about healthy eating. Charlotte, have you got any main points you'd like to make about the particular aspects of writing that you've made, or?
No, we kind of improvised around things and just kind of scripted it from there, and then I added songs in and stage directions and an odd line here and there, but we're nearly there. We need to script scene 7,
Okay.
and that will be the last scene.
Sure.
So, but it's not yet written because we haven't decided on how we're gonna do it yet.
So, is there any particular plan that you have for the final scene? What are you hoping for?
Well, I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a reprise of the Nancy narrator song.
Okay, is that the very first song of the production?
Yes,
Okay.
but changing the lyrics
Sure.
slightly so it makes sense.
To fit the ending of the
Yeah.
piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we had the idea of a healthy eating club, and because obviously we've got the sweetie monster, who is obviously against healthy eating, and turning him into like a goodie instead of a baddie.
Mm.
Who eats healthy foods?
Who, yeah, we kind of trick him in quotation marks, because it. I think the idea was that we were going to use like the examples: sweet potato chips, sugar snap peas, and what was the other one?
Sweet corn.
Sweet corn.
Oh, so all things with
They've
health-
got sweet
sort
in
of
their
sugar
name.
in the name.
Yeah, but they're not actually unhealthy, if that makes sense.
Brilliant. Okay, fantastic. So, okay.
As we are a little bit pressed for time, shall we move on to the script? Because we were going to talk Callum through the
Yes. Okay.
sound effects and lighting cues.
Yeah, that's fine.
Just a quick overview, really, Callum, this
Okay.
afternoon.
So, obviously, Charlotte, as you wrote the script, is there anything you could think of majorly that sound and lighting would be necessary, or what would you suggest?
Would it be easier just to run through it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Or just don't have to read everything, but if you know
Yeah.
where you want sounds or certain lighting, then
I know, I can't think of
Pencil.
anything in scene 1.
It depends whether you want individual light, if you want certain colours for certain characters,
Yeah.
I think. The characters are quite well defined, aren't they,
Yeah.
Charlotte? You've got a fairy, she's dressed in pink, she's very, she's very fluttery, and she's the goody. So that gives you an idea possibly for the lighting. And Fiona is the second person to make an entrance after Nancy, the narrator. So we'll probably go from blackout,
Yep.
house lights down, blackout, then possibly a nice light floral wash to begin with. Nancy will come on. Actually, no,
Do you want a
sorry.
spotlight on Nancy?
Nancy will be on
She's already
in
on.
the blackout.
Right.
Yeah, she comes on in the blackout, doesn't
She'll
she?
come on in the blackout, sorry, and then
The other nurse.
we're having the whole medley of all the pieces, maybe a few bars of each piece, as you would do in, say, a musical
This
theatre piece.
before scene 1.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is all before scene 1, Callum. Yeah,
Sorry, it's not in the script.
we should put that
I
in
probably
actually, shouldn't we? Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Um,
Then we've got Nancy the narrator's song. She's downstage right here
okay.
and
On a stool.
on a stool,
She
but
does stand up.
she stands up for her song.
But does she move from that point?
Not really.
So she
no.
just sits up,
Yeah,
sits up,
yeah.
sits down and stands up.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing you want a spot on her when she's singing.
That might be
Yeah.
nice if we can.
Yeah.
Yes. And maybe the rest of the stage in blackout, I don't
Mm.
know, so that it's all about Nancy.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Fiona comes on. That might be a new lighting
Where did she come on from?
Stage right.
stage right.
Right, yep, stage right. She dances around the studio and finishes centre stage.
Next thing is, I don't know whether this would be a blackout. What do you think, Charlotte? In between Nancy, they were fantastic, Fiona, and Annie Apple coming on.
No.
Because that's more of a continuation,
That's
isn't
'cause
it?
She kind of interrupts Nancy, doesn't she?
Yeah.
At that point, when she does the
So this is Annie Apple, Callum, and she is dressed in green and red.
Green and red, is this scene 2?
Yes, scene
Yep.
2. She's played by Kellyanne.
Mm-hmm.
And she again enters upstage right
Mm-hmm.
and then comes down centre stage. I think a general wash at this point of lighting, really.
Yep. So, yep.
What about something interesting for the Sweetie Day song, Charlotte?
yeah.
Do you think some nice lights
Mm.
for Sweetie Day?
Yeah, I think something just to make it a bit more.
That's the song that's sung by all of the girls, apart from Danielle.
Yeah.
Sorry, Danielle.
Music, Sweetie Day.
Yeah.
Right. Do you want colours on that?
Yes, please.
Just like a range.
Yeah.
Okay. Range.
And they're all working just left of centre stage, really, aren't you? Downstage.
Well, the aim is to get into centre stage, really, isn't
Ah, okay. So you're always aiming for centre stage.
it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Are
Okay.
you thinking just colours stay on, or do you want them like kind of twinkling, or like fading in
Oh.
and out?
Twinkling might be
Twinkling.
nice through the Sweeties,
Yeah.
if you can do that.
Yeah. I like the sound of twink.
No promises, but I can have a go. And then that's Sweet Days. Diddle-oo, diddle-oo.
Now we're up to scene 3. Sorry, I'm taking over, but I'm just mindful of the time because we've literally
Yeah, it's all right.
got 5 minutes.
Nancy back to her stall and then exit stage.
Yeah, again, I don't think this will be a blackout either, Charlotte, going into
No.
scene 3.
No.
Um,
So do you want the colours to drop? I and then just to leave it back onto a wash.
Possibly.
Yeah, I think the colour should go off because then the Sweetie Monster comes on.
Yes,
doesn't
and we
it?
need
So-
something. I don't know what we're going to do with the Sweetie Monster, Callum, but he comes on up stage left,
Yeah.
and it would be great if the lighting reflects his entrance in some way. He puts one hand round the corner
So
and then
like
the
a
other
light
hand.
on
A
that
light
corner,
on that corner would be
Yeah.
great.
and this
Yeah.
is okay.
And maybe red light,
Here we'll go back to
which would enhance his baddiness, I feel.
wash, and then entrance is monster music when they come in.
Monster
Oh, no,
music
okay.
starts early because it
Right.
actually heralds his entrance.
Okay, Sweetie Monster enters from stage left, one hand time the screen.
Yeah?
Okay, so on this, so spot on stage left entrance. Yep.
It might be that the lights work with the music at this point as well, Callum, because his entrance is almost choreographed. He comes in, he goes slowly when the children shake their shakers and he's
Yeah.
frightened of them. So he comes forward quite bravely, and then when they shake, he sort of scuttles away again. And I'm working the music with his movement as
That's
well, and
fine.
it might be quite nice to tie the
Yeah.
lights in with that as well.
Okay.
Um,
And then Sweet Monster. So after
What about lighting for the Fruity Kingdom song?
oh yeah, sure. We could go back to lovely.
Fruit Kingdom, we can have colours again.
Yeah, go
Nice
back
spotlight
to
on
some
Charlotte,
colours.
maybe.
This is Charlotte's solo.
Yeah.
I love it here in my Fruity Kingdom.
You centre.
So, yeah.
Centre
So we want
stage.
to spot.
I do move around in the middle of it.
Do you then go back to the middle?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fine. So you want to spot stage left, upstage left, downstage right, and in the centre.
Yeah. If possible. You're going to have to come in possibly on a Saturday morning to do it with Paul, Callum, because you probably have to set all the lights. Yeah. Because they're all set up for the last performance.
That's fine.
So. Sweetie Monster song then.
That needs to go like dark.
I think he
doesn't it?
should have red lights or
Red.
or
Or
something,
green.
you know.
Red or green.
Yeah, maybe Annie Apple would be green.
Yeah, red's quite dark.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so
Or reds and purples, you know.
music, the Sweet
Something a little
Monster
bit
song
devilish.
Again. Yes.
Yeah.
So red. Red. Yep.
Okay, then we will have blackout at the end of scene 3.
Yeah.
So at the end of the song, Fiona pulls Sweet Monster back by his cape.
Yeah, and they
Blackout.
exit upstage left. And then blackout, please, before scene 4.
Mm-hmm.
This is Danielle's entrance as Tansy.
Yes.
Stage right entering.
Just a wash.
Tansy is dressed in a tangerine dress,
Okay.
and she's going to have a sort of garland around her neck. She's a totally tropical tansy, essentially. And she is well, how would you describe your element of the show, Danielle?
Educational, quite fun, vibrant.
Yeah, educational, fun and vibrant. If we can use orange, yellow washes, I think that would suit it really nice because we're going all tropical and, you know. So this scene is, we're having audience participation in this scene. Well, there's audience participation all the way through. The children are all making their own fruit shake shakers, which they're going to bring along and play in the show when the characters invite them to. And then in this scene, Charlotte is going to be teaching them a hula dance whilst Tansy's singing. So it's, you know, it's quite a lot of action going on,
Yeah.
isn't there?
So that would just be a wash throughout, wouldn't it?
I think so.
Yeah.
Tansy's tropical song.
Yeah.
Just play with them a bit, kind of like
Yeah.
move them around. When I say move them, like
Just-
as in brightness, not as in
How-
actual position.
I've just had a thought here, Callum. How feasible would it, because we're not using the back white screen, how easy would it be to get a projection in here? Because it would be great to have big images of avocados, broccoli, coconut, grapefruit, and mango on the back screen. Do you think?
Possibly. We'd have to move that
We've-
light, but then that's just
We've
set
got
in
a
stone.
we've got a projector. It's just a thought.
Yeah.
What do you think, Charlotte?
I'll note it down. I don't know, because if we need a centre light, then it's
Yeah.
going to be in front of the projector.
Yes, it is. Yeah, yeah.
So
Making you aware it's 25 past, we're very short for time now.
Okay. Through to the end of this. I know you do, Daniel. Through to the end of this scene, then, and no blackout at the end of scene 4. Going straight into scene 5, and we
Okay.
are then.
Straight in.
there is I have written blackout somewhere.
Yes, you have, before scene 6. So before scene 5, this is Nancy and Fiona downstage right, isn't it, Charlotte?
Yes.
Where the spot was anyway.
Yep. So there'll be a little sort of tableau scene
Right,
there.
so this is scene 5.
Yep. It's only a short scene.
So
Very sure.
And then blackout into scene 6. There's quite a lot of movement going around for this one. And we need some sound effects as well, Callum, especially in the car scene.
yep. Car noises.
Yes, we need car noises and a hooter, because he cracks a really naff joke about being in a sugar rush. And we want a beep beep at the end of that, please.
Right.
Hooter.
Where does that come in?
It's Sweetie Monster's line, "I'm sorry, I was just in a sugar rush." Boom, boom.
What?
Oh, there it is. So like a hooting sound. Yep.
And that's really as far as we've got with the
Yeah.
script.
B sound effects.
Oh yes, B sound effects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he goes
General engine noise, screech of brakes, etc.
Driver on stage's car.
Do you need to go, Danielle?
I can finish off what, just put my brown that way to save time.
Okay, that's fine.
The driver walks, she carries on walking, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
So moving forward then,
Thank you, Danielle. Yeah.
looking at the agenda, we're hoping to be kind of watched and assisted with our progress by Alice, who comes from UCAN, a theatre company, with a lot of experience for making things, very accessible, very adaptable, really fantastic theatre group. So Alice will be able to come and give us some advice about how we can improve what we've done and to give us some different point of view. And that should be on the 5th of December.
Hopefully, she
Yeah.
hasn't got back to me, but she did say
If
it would be okay.
Yeah, if possible. And
Any
But-
other suggestions
yes,
at this
just
point?
as a side note, I think we should put together a rehearsal schedule for that week. I think the
Yes.
week of the performance, so we'll decide when we're going to do the tech and dress, when we're going to do, maybe do just a tech run and then a tech and dress run
Yeah,
and then the actual performance.
yeah.
So I think we need to decide when that's going to be.
That's the final week, and that might require you to be excused for some lectures just for that week. But we'll sort that out later on in the
And the other
in the
thing
process.
is, any other ideas? My idea was perhaps producing a CD with some of the songs on it, just so we can have another resource of healthy eating songs.
That would be really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We could give that to the teachers at the end of the show then, and,
Yeah.
and they could play it to the children.
Yeah.
And the children, it would help the children to remember the show and the message.
Mm.
That's a very good suggestion.
Okay.
Any
Yeah.
other suggestions?
No.
Just to let you know, I've also asked Sophie Motley, the director from Pentabus, to see if she will come in and give you a critical appraisal of the show. But we're looking at possibly January the 11th for that. So it looks like we might have 2 practitioners to come in and have a look at you. And I think that would be really very useful. And we will also film a run-through in the not too distant future, because I think the important thing is that you are now able to reflect on your performance and work out what you need to do to refine it. So I think that's another thing for future planning as well, Charlotte.
Yeah.
I just want to say, if you need any more sounds, or if you think of any
Brilliant.
writing
Get in
things
touch.
that you want, just email, and I'll
Brilliant.
put it in somewhere and see if it can fit.
Okay. And obviously, if you find any sound cues and you've got something to play to us, Callum, let us know, because it'd be good to hear what we're working with as well.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Well, if no one else has got any extra points, then thank you for coming, and we'll meet again at some point to continue progress.
Thank you, Danielle.
So,
Brilliant. Thank you.